Hello viewers, you're welcome to IDC Learning Center YouTube channel. For today's video, we'll be looking at Common Entrance 2024 Preparation class, Mathematics, Questions and Answers. So for those of you preparing to take 2024 Common Entrance, this video is for you. Let's look at the first question here. This question says, what is the value of the digit 7 in the number 275123? Now, if I count from the right to the left, this number is 275,103. What's the value of 7? Just put an icon on the 7, bring out the value of 7, let the other digits that come after 7, let them be 0. Let this 5 be 0, let this 1 be 0, let this 2 be 0, and let the 3 be 0. So the value of 7 is 70,000, which is option B. Question 2. Express 20384 in words. To be able to pronounce this number, you must be able to order it properly. To do that, we count from the right to the left in threes. 1, 2, 3. You put your comma here. So this is 20,384. It's definitely not A. A is 2,384. B, 2,384. C, 20,384. So the right answer is C. Question 3. Correct 89.6162 to 2 decimal places. All you need to do is to count 2 times from the decimal point here. So I'm going to count 1 and 2. So I'll use a dotted line to separate the 2 decimal places I've counted from other digits. So it will give me 89.61. Now, after the place I demarcated between 1 and 6, check the closest digits to the ones you've rounded off. If it's up to 5, you round it up to 1, add it to your answer plus 1. If it's less than 5, you round it down to 0. But since 6 is up to 5, so I have to round it up to 1 and add it to my answer here, which I got by rounding off these to 2 decimal places. So the final answer will be 89.6. 1 plus 1 is 2, 62. And the right option is 89.62. The right option is not here, so I'm going to include it here. 89.62. Question 4. Add 40.34 and 8.96. Addition. So let's just bring it out. 40 naira, 34 kobo, plus 8 naira. The decimal point must be at the same point. The value of this 8 is unit. The value of this 0 is unit. So 8 must be under unit. Then we have 96. Alright, let's sum this up. You can choose to add 0 here. 6 plus 4 from the right will give me 10. 0, put 1 here. 9 plus 3 is 12 plus 1, 13. 3. Since this is 0, I'll put the 1 on top of 8. 8 plus 1, 9, bring down 4. So the answer is 49. Bring down your decimal point, 0.30, which is option B. Question 5. A meeting started at 10:35 a.m. and ended 3:15 p.m. the same day. How long was the meeting? Okay, pay attention to when the meeting ended. Once it's PM, you must change what you have to 24 hours. Let me explain further. In a clock face, if this is 12, this is 3, this is 9, this is 6, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, and 11. Okay, if it's PM, after 12, instead of counting 1 as 1, you count it as 13, 2 as 14, 3 as 15, 4 as 16, 5 as 17, 6 as 18, 7 as 19, 9 as 20, 8 as 20, 9 as 21, 10 as 22, 11 as 23, and 12 as 24, which will give you 1 day. Since it's PM, instead of, this is 3:15 PM. So instead of saying 3, I'll count 3 as 15. So I'll have 15, the meeting ended 15:15, minus when the meeting started, which is 10:35 AM. Since it's AM, I won't change it to 24 hours. Minus 10:35. Okay, now this column is hours, while this column is minutes. So let's start from the right, which is the minute column. 15 minus 35 is not possible. Borrow 1 from the hours column. It will reduce to 14. As that 1 hour comes to the minute column, it's going to give me 60 minutes. Now plus this 15. So I'll have 75 minutes. Now 75 minutes minus the 35 minutes here. 5 minus 5 is 0. 7 minus 3 is 4. To give me 40 minutes. 14 minus 10 is 4. So my answer will be 4 hours, 40 minutes, which is C. Question 6. Kudi and Ladi shared 20 oranges in the ratio 2:3. How many oranges has Ladi? The first thing we need to do is to find the sum of ratio. The ratio is 2:3. So the sum of this ratio will be 2 plus 3, which is 5. So Kudi, the first name mentioned, is 2, while Ladi, the next name mentioned, is 3. How many oranges has Ladi? So Ladi has 3 out of the 5 times the 20 oranges they shared over 1. This is what to do. So 3 out of sum of ratio times the amount of oranges shared. So 5 here 1, 5 into 20 is 4. 3 times 4 will give me 12. Ladi has 12 oranges. Question 7. Multiply 2.5 times 1.1. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 2 is 2. Now let's sum this up. This will give me 5, 7, 2. Here we have 2 decimal points, like 1, 2. So I'll count 1, 2 and put my point. My answer will be 2.75. And the right option will be C, 2.75. Question 8. The heights of 3 trees are 0.41 meters, 2.10 meters, and 3.52 meters. Find their average heights. To get the average, all you need to do whenever you come across any question asking you to find average is to sum up all the values involved or numbers involved and divide by how many they are. So the values involved here is 0.41 meters plus 2.10 meters plus the last, which is 3.52 meters. I'll sum this up and divide by 3. Okay, so 0.41 plus 2.10, 3.52. 2 plus 1 is 3. 5 plus 1 is 6 plus 4, 10. 0, put 1 here. 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1, 6. So we have 6.03. Now divide these by 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 3 into 0 is 0. 3 into 3 is 1. So the final answer will be 2.01 meters, which is option D. Okay, let's look at question 9. This question says, express 0.325 as a percentage. Very simple. Whenever they ask you to express decimal as a percentage, just multiply by 100. Okay, multiply by 100%. You don't have to convert to fraction and multiply. Do the same thing, but there's no point. 100 has 2 zeros. You move your decimal 1, 2. My answer will be 32.5%. And the right option is D. Question 10. A lorry is traveling at an average speed. The speed of the lorry is 15 kilometers per hour. How long will it take to travel a distance? They give distance 52.5 kilometers. Okay, how long is time? Time wasn't given. Now, speed is always distance divided by time. Since they ask us to find time, let's make it the subject of the formula. The formula for calculating time is simply distance divided by speed. So to get the time, since I said the formula for calculating time is distance divided by speed, the distance is 52.5. Now divide this by the speed, which is 15 kilometers. Okay, the distance is, alright, so 5 can go into both of them. Or better still, let's start with 3. Let's divide both sides by 3. 3 into 5 is 1, remainder 2. 3 into 22 is 7, remainder 1. 3 into 15 is 5. Remember, we have one decimal. 3 into 15 is 5. So 5 into 17 is 3. That's 15, remainder 2. 5 into 25 is 5. Put my decimal point here. So my answer is 3.5 hours. And 3.5 is same thing as saying 3.5 hours. So the right option is B. Alright, question 11 says, convert 3/8 to decimals. Just divide 3 by 8. That's how we can interpret this. So, use the concept of DMS. Divide first. 3 divided by 8 is not possible. Put your 0 and put 0 here. 30 divided by 8 is 3. 3 times 8 is 24. 30 minus 24 is 6. 8 into 6 cannot go. Put your 0. 60 divided by 8 will give me 7. 7 times 8 is 56. 60 minus 56 is 4. Put your 0. 8 into 40 is 5. 5 times 8 is 40. 40 minus 40 is 0. The right answer is 0.375, which is B. Question 12. Find the product of 8.02 and 6.1 and correct your answer to the nearest whole number. I want you to know that product simply means multiplication. So 8.02 times 6.1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 0, 0. 1 times 8, 8. 6 times 2 is 12. 2 carry 1. 6 times 0, 0 plus 1, 1. 6 times 8, 48. Now let's sum this up. Bring down 2, bring down 2. 8 plus 1, 9. Bring down 8 and you have 4. So we have 3 decimals here. 2 on top and 1 under. So we count 1, 2, 3 and put the decimal point there. So our final answer will be, well, what we have here is, let me just bring it out first, 48.922. But if you look at the instruction, it said to the nearest whole number. The whole number is the number you have before the decimal point. I would have written 48, but the closest digit to the whole number is up to 5. So I'll round it up to 1 and add it here, plus 1. My answer to the nearest whole number will be 48 plus 1, 49. So if you're in a hurry and pick C, 48, that's wrong. Question 13 says, how many pieces of ribbon, each 6 centimeters long, can be cut from a row of ribbon 24 meters long? The total length is 24 meters. How many of these 6 centimeters long ribbon can be cut from this? Just divide by 6 centimeters. As you can see, the units are not the same. The numerator, 24, is in meters. The denominator, 6, is in centimeters. You must change the numerator to centimeters. I'm multiplying by 100 because 100 centimeters make 1 meters. So I want to change the top to centimeters. 24 times 100 will give me 2400 centimeters. Divide by 6 centimeters. Now both of them are of the same unit. I can cancel. CM cancels CM. 6 here 1. 6 into 24 is 4. Nothing cancelled is 0. So my answer will be 400, 400, which is C. Alright, let's look at question 14. Simplify 1 over 2 of bracket 3 over 5 minus 1 over 4. So, always remember the concept of Bodmas. We are going to start from the expression in the bracket first, but I'm going to drag this along. So this is 1 over 2 of, solving for the term in the bracket, the LCM of the denominators will give me 20. From the first fraction, 20 divided by 5 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12, minus 20 divided by 4 is 5. 5 times 1 is 5. Okay, so 1 over 2 of 12 minus 5, this will give me 7 over 20. Remember, this of means times. It will give me 1 over 2 times 7 over 20, which is 7 over 40, which is option A. Question 15. Write in figures 100 and 5006. To avoid confusion, just bring this, write it bit by bit. So the first is 105,000. I'll write 105,000. Okay, this 105,000 plus 6. So this will give me 600,501. That's 105,006, which is B. Question 16. I deposited 300 naira in a bank for 4 years. If it earned simple interest at the rate of 6% per annum, how much interest did I get for the 4 years? This amount, this value, is the principal in this question. So the principal is 300 naira, which is the amount of money deposited in the bank. The time, for how long The question says for 4 years, so the time is 4 years. If it earns simple interest, the simple interest has been given. If it earns simple interest at the rate, okay, the simple interest was not given. If it earns simple interest at the rate, rather, it was the rate that was given, which is R, 6%. How much interest did I get for the 4 years? Simple interest is principal times rate times time over 100. So simple interest will be the principal, 300 naira times rate, 6% times time, 4 years. You divide this by 100. Okay, so these two zeros cancels these two zeros. Simple interest SI will be 3 times 6, 18. 18 times 4, just multiplying the numerator. 4 times 8 is 32. Put 2 here, bring 3 here. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 3, 7. The answer is 72 naira, which is C. Question 17. 175 grams plus 10 kilogram. What will it give you in grams? Since the units are not the same, we cannot carry out this operation. But then I want you to know that 1000 grams is equal to 1 kilogram. So if you are changing 10 kg to grams, you simply multiply 10 by 1000. It will give me 10,000 grams. So 10 kg is equivalent to 10,000 grams. Now, add 175 grams to it. Okay, let's sum this. So this will give me 57101. So the answer will be 10,175 grams, which is D. Question 18. I bought 6 pencils at 5 kobo each. So the cost price, there are 6 of them, which cost 5 kobo each. So 5 kobo times 6, the cost price is 30 kobo. But sold them at 3 kobo each. Selling price is 3 kobo times same number, which is 6. Selling price will give me 3 times 6, 18 kobo. What was my percentage loss? Since the selling price is less than the cost price, there was definitely a loss. Formula for calculating percentage loss. Percentage loss is loss over cost price times 100%. So percentage loss will give me loss. What is loss? Loss is always cost price minus selling price. So the cost price is 30 minus selling price 18. The loss is 12 kobo. So 12 kobo divided by the cost price, which is 30 kobo, times 100% will give me the percentage loss. Kobo cancels kobo. 0 cancels 0. 3 here 1. 3 into 12, 4. 4 times this 10 will give me 40% as answer. Question 19. Which of the following fractions has the highest value? Whenever you have different fractions and you want to compare, to either order them or to pick out the largest or smallest, just look for the LCM of the denominators. So the denominators we have 2, 4, 5, 8, and 10. The smallest number here is 2, which is 1, 2 into 4, 2 into 5, 5, 2 into 8, 4 into 10, 5. 2, 1, 1, 5, 2, 5. 2, 1, 1, 5, 1, 5. Then 5, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I'm done. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 5 is 40. That's the LCM. Then start from the first fraction, divide with the denominator and multiply with the numerator. So 40 divided by 8 is 5. 5 times 5 is 25. This is for the first fraction. For the second, 40 divided by this 5 is 8. 8 times 4 is 32. For the third, 40 divided by 20 is 20. 20 times 1 is 20. For the fourth, 40 divided by 4 is 10. 10 times 3, 30. And for the last, 40 divided by 10 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. So among the numbers we have in the numerator, 32 is the biggest, which is 4 over 5. So 4 over 5 is the largest. The right option is B. Alright, question 20. Division of decimal. Simplify 1.39 plus 2.51 divided by 13. Whenever you have a question like this, solve for the term like the numerator first. So 1.39 plus 2.51. 9 plus 1 is 10, 0, carry 1. 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 1, 9. 2 plus 1 is 3. So I can rewrite this as 3.90 divided by 13, since the sum of the numerator is 3.90. 13 can go. 13 here 1. 13 into 39. Okay, that's 3, bring down your 0. 2 decimal, you move 1 to put your point. So this is my answer, which is B. You can still verify your answer to just make sure it's correct. To do that, just multiply 0.30 by the divisor, which is 13. 3 times 0 is 0, 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 0 is 0. 1 times 0 is 0, 1 times 3 is 3, 1 times 0 is 0. So sum this, 0.93, 2 decimal. So it has given me what I have here, 3.90. So I'm right. Question 21. The number L is a prime factor less than 10. If L is also a factor of 42 and 45, what is L? Alright, to answer this question, we'll quickly think of the prime factors less than 10. There are 2, 3, 5, 7. Okay, I think that's all. Which among these factors, these prime numbers, which among these prime numbers is a factor of 42 and 45? Definitely not 7. 42 can be divided by 7, but not 45. Not 5. 45 can be divided by 5, not 42. Not 2. 45 cannot be divided by 2. So the right answer is 3. 42 and 45 can be divided by 3. And 3 is a prime factor of both of them, and is a prime number that is less than 10. Sorry. Question 22. Anu circled a distance of 20 kilometers in 150 minutes. What was her average speed in kilometers per hour? Speed is simply total distance covered divided by the total time taken. So the speed will be the total distance, 20 kilometers, divided by, this time is in minutes, convert it to hour. So 150 divided by 60 to convert to hours. 0 cancel 0. 3 here 2. 3 into 15 is 5. 2 into 5 is 2.5 hours. So divide by 2.5 hours, which is 5 over 2. Use the concept of KCF. Since it's division, keep the first fraction. Change division to times and flip the next fraction, which is 2 over 5. 5 here 1, 5 into 20 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8 kilometers per hour. So the right option is D. Question 23. Simple addition of fraction. 5 over 8 plus 2 over 3. LCM of 8 and 3 is 24. You divide and multiply. 24 divided by 8 is 3. 3 times 5, 15. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 8 times 2, 16. 15 plus 16 will give us 31. So 31 over 24. 24 into 31 is 1. Remainder 7 over 24. So the right option is D. Question 24. Madam Charity sells 1 bottle of Coca-Cola for 35 kobo. So, 1 bottle of Coca-Cola costs 35 kobo. Tunde bought 24 bottles from her. How much did he pay? It's simply 24 or 35 kobo times 24 bottles bought by Tunde. 4 times 5 is 20, 0 carry 2. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 2, 14. 2 times 5 is 10, 0 carry 1. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1, 7. Sum this, you have 048 kobo. So change this to Naira, divide by 100. 100 has 2 zeros, 1, 2. In Naira, the answer will be 8 Naira, 40 kobo, which is B. Question 25. 1.60 plus 6.25 minus t equal to 5.47. What is t? Let's sum this off first. So 1.60 plus 6.25. 5 plus 0 is 5. 6 plus 2 is 8. 6 plus 1 is 7. So we have 7.85 minus t equal to 5.47. Collect like terms, move minus t to the right, move this to the left. So you have 7.85. As 5.47 crosses the equal to sign to the left, it changes to minus 5.47. Now as minus t moves to the right, the minus as it crosses the equal to sign will go, you just have t. So t will simply be 7.85 minus 5.47. Pick one from here, reduces to 7. Put it 1 on top of 5. 15 minus 7, 8. 7 minus 4, 3. 7 minus 5 is 2. So T is 2.38, which is option C. Question 26 is, a man received a salary of 4,920 in 2 years. If he was paid the same amount each month, what was his monthly salary? How many months is in a year? 12 months make 1 year. So 2 years will simply be 2 times 12, which is 24 months. The man received a salary of 4,920 in 2 years. To find out what he was paid per month, we simply divide 4,920 by 24. We can gently reduce to the lowest term by dividing by 2. 2 into 4 is 2. 2 into 9 is 4, remainder 1. 2 into 12 is 6, bring your 0. 2 into 24 is 12. 2 into 2 is 1. 2 into 4 is 2. 2 into 6 is 3. Bring your 0. 2 into 12 is 6. 6 into 12 is 2. 6 into 3 cannot go. Put your 0. 6 into 30. 3 and 0 is 5. So the answer is C. 205 naira. Question 27. What fraction of 1 meters is 25 millimeters? You know that 10 millimeters make 1 centimeters. 100 centimeters will give us 1 meters. So 1000 millimeters will give us 1 meters. The units are not the same. Change 1 meters to millimeters. That's 1000 millimeters, right? We use the concept of is over of. So the is has to be the numerator because it's smaller. 25 millimeters out of 1000 millimeters. Millimeter cancels millimeters. 25 here 1. 25 into 1000 is 40. So the answer is 1 over 40 millimeters. Question 28. Mary bought a handbag for 15 naira. The cost price here, is 15 naira. Cost bought is always the cost price. If she sold it for 18 naira, selling price sold is 18 naira. Definitely she made gain because the selling price is more than the cost price. How much gain? Gain or profit is selling price minus cost price. So the profit here, the selling price is 18 naira minus the cost price, which is 15 naira. The profit is 3 naira. Percentage gain is same thing as percentage profit, which is gain or profit over cost price times 100%. So percentage gain is a gain which is 3 naira divided by the cost price, which is 15 naira, times 100%. 3 here 1, 3 here 5. 5 into 100 is 20%. That's the final answer, and the right option is E. Question 29. Calculate the average of this set of numbers. Again, to get average, just sum the numbers and divide by how many they are. So 15 plus 26 plus 10 plus 19 plus 15. Divide by how many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Divide by 5. So let's sum the numbers. 15, 26, 10, 19, 15. 5 plus 9 is 14. 14 plus 6, 20, 25. 5 carry 2. 2 plus 1, 3 plus a 5, 6, 7, 8. 85. Now 85, which is sum of the numbers, divide by 5. 8 divided by 5, 1 remainder 3. 35 divided by 5 is 7. So the answer is 17, which is B. Alright, the last question for today. If 2x plus 3 is equal to 15, what number does x represent? Start by collecting like terms. As plus 3 crosses the equal to sign to the right, the plus will change to minus, so we have 15 minus 3. 2x equals to 15 minus 3 is 12. Divide both sides by 2. 2 here 1, 2 here 1. 2 here 1, 2 here 6. So the value of x is 6, which is B. Thank you for staying with me. I'm sure you enjoyed this video. Keep supporting IDC Learning Center YouTube channel. Share the video and expect more interesting educational content. Thank you.